Welcome to the late middle game. If you want to see how we got to this point, then check out the playlist on the bottom left side of the screen at the end of this video, where I'll politely ask you to subscribe. In the meantime, I can give you a little recounting of some things that have just happened. I've just moved this ship over here because he's going to go out and navigate the globe in this direction. I've already got one ship going up and to the left and down and to the left. I think this guy will go up and to the right. For the time being, and I think Ah-Chin will produce another one that will go down and to the right after it's done with what it's working on. Also, over here, we have a spy that just got produced. We don't know what we're going to do with him. We put in a card, I believe, specifically to have something to do with spies. Yeah, 50% protection towards spies. 25% less time. Awesome. But the thing is, I can only build one spy, apparently. I guess we're not that awesome. So let's see what we're going to do with this one spy real fast. We can put him in one of our towns and protect against things, or we can send them into Rome to see what Rome's all about. This guy's disgruntled, right? So let's send our ambassador of goodwill to Rome, dressed entirely in cosplay as members of the Candy LARP Co. company, and the generic knockoff foam core projectile fighting implement of choice in the LARPing community, brought to you by LARPco. I don't know if LARPco's a real thing. That would be super cool / creepy if it was. Not creepy. That's not the word. Like, not. I can't come up with the word off the top of my head. I apologize. But we're going to send this guy over here to Rome, and then we'll deal with what he can do once he's in Rome later. Now we got somebody else who wants to trade some things. And oh, by the way, we happen to be making 2 gold extra per trade route, so we've got a whole bunch of trade doors that have been built or are being built, and will continue to be built until I can no longer send a tradesman somewhere because I've utilized all my trade routes. Where did they go? Why is this builder here? This builder is standing by to do something. Probably help Candy. Candy, do you own this particular plot of land that this member of the Union is attempting to help do some things with? Let's see here. It looks like you do, Candy. Thank you very much for letting me know that. That means that, excuse me, that means that this builder, having harvested this tree, will give you resources towards that Hansa. For 86, it gets you, wow, 13 away. That was awesome, man. That zooming along. All right, Dartmouth has 2 traders in line, and they are trying to make some money and make some time. Do we have a food problem? Before I look into this, do we have a food problem in Dartmouth? We have some farms coming online, but not many. Just over here, Berlin definitely has a food problem. What is this called? Trier has kind of a food problem. And Dartmouth might have a food problem. So let's look. Does it? 3.4, no. Amenities? No. Oh, there's an amenity problem. They want to get this unlocked, but how do they get... Are we at Dartmouth? Nope. Almost got me, Cologne. All right, Dartmouth. Can we build an entertainment district? Not until they have a population of 7 or more. We're already emphasized on food. We've got a builder on standby. Always nice to have a builder on standby. I don't think we're going to put a settler on standby. What can we do to get more growth, right? More food. So to get more food, we have 2 traders. Thank you very much, traders. Let's see. What's the fastest and best way to get food? +2 food and 8, +2 food and 10, +2 and 8 is fast. But I'm also contemplating, Candy's even faster, but I'm also contemplating places where roads have already been built. If you look closely, we have some roads that are going certain places. So do I want... Oh, Candy's fast, and I wouldn't mind having a road that goes directly from there to Candy, I suppose. So let's go ahead and do that. One of these traders is going to go directly to Candy. 4 quickly. You know, it's getting the gold also from our bonus card. So let's begin that route. Cool. This Quadrimi, which we only got so that we could impress our friends over at... Amsterdam, who gave us our first envoy, subsequently giving us the 5 that we needed to bust through to 6 right away, making us the suzerain. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, but that looks like it would work. Construct the theater square. That's on tap, potentially on tap for later on. But look at that. There's a lot of barbarians over there. We're checking things out, seeing what else is out there. Ooh, another city-state. And these guys want us to train a bombard. Can we train a bombard? Real fast? I don't even think... Not yet, but I think we could in the future. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Clogna, what do we want you producing? I think we just said we wanted you producing... Oh, Big Ben would be nice, but how would we get to Big Ben? Big Ben is a later game thing that we don't have access to yet. We'll get to the late game later. Right now we're in the late middle game, and in order to complete the late middle game, this is what I'm thinking. Bringing it out. We are going to want to get this harbor built and potentially a harbor here. Definitely this harbor built. So we want to definitely get those 2 harbors built by the end of the late middle game before we get into the very early end game. Right, so we'll deal with that later. Envoys, let me look at them again. Seoul wanted me to do what? Construct a theater square, which I can do around Heidelberg. I think I even have them on the queue to build it up there because there was a bonus. So once this guy builds our very first theatrical square district, then we'll get a free guy here, and then we'll have 5 guys, potentially only 4. But we might be able to go and get them the suzerain. But this guy says, train a bombard. And what do? They increase production in the capital. Well, I think we've got that covered, but it never hurts to have too much, right? And we've got a bunch of encampments, so our levels would go super, super, super high. So I think we do want to do a bombardment, and then I do think we're going to try to make them the suzerain. And man, we're going to completely forego our 2 primary world tracking resources for the time being. As you can see, I already found a little place that might work out if we did put a settler in place, you know. It's right there along the coast and could be super cool. Wait, I don't want that there. I would want that up there. It's a good thing I noticed this because we actually want that commercial district next to a tile. The word I'm looking for is river tile. And I think that counts as a river tile. It might not, but if it didn't, then the other one certainly didn't. You know what I mean? So this would have been that sorting up. Just some pre-planning for some early late game, but we're still in the late middle game, so there's nothing to think about here. We went into that little, oh man, that inlet really slowed us down. Cruising around here, trying to get to this side. Bunch of barbarian settlers. These guys are, you know what, go for something down in here. Liverpool, nice football program, I understand. Where are we at? Cologne. All right, so I can't build spies. Do I have a builder on tap? Do I want to do a builder for 2 turns to have a builder? No, I'll forget. So, the great merchant investment, right? Or can I build a harbor? No, I can't build a harbor because I don't have, well, I have the thing, but I don't have the population density correct. That's the bummer here. It would only take me 4 to do a theater square for them. But, again, the population density, we're already prepared for that. So, let's go figure out what's going on over here. See, these are the kind of crunches you run into in the late middle game just before these things unlock and start the big rush towards the late game, right? So over here, what can we build? We can throw in some extra stuff. We've got this entertainment complex we just built. I was considering building what's the word I'm looking for? Theater district up here. But again, we have a problem with this guy, and we've been prioritizing entertainment for our masses because they work hard, they play hard, ladies and gentlemen, you know. So let me go ahead and get this guy going on an arena. That's for the time being. All right, Dartmouth has something it wants to get done, but I think I'm going to figure out what a bombardier is. A bombard. There we go. Bombard are upgraded from catapults. Well, we've built a couple of those. So, ooh, wait. Let's go ahead and build another one. And what is this guy doing? Just sailing around, checking things out along the water over here. All right, we got some square rigging, so this will help out with our ships that are already at sea. And they will move 1 bit faster. We got Trier, which I believe had a food problem. But are we still building roads? Let's, again, take a look back, see, are we going to build any roads from here? We've got one built. We could probably build one to Amsterdam. We definitely need to build one to Aritum. Cumae, perhaps, as well. It looks like we have something to Rome. But maybe not. Let's see if we can we go all the way to Rome with our trader? No, we cannot. Oh, in fact, the farthest we can go is this Cumae place. Well, let's just do that so we can get the road in place. Bam, for that guy. Can these guys build a road to Rome? It looks like there is a road from Ulm to Rome, but maybe not Mainz. Okay, let's see. What can you build? You can go to Rome. So let's go to Rome. Let's go right to their capital building and offer them some productivity and cash and science in exchange for, I don't even know. Hey, guy, we're coming over here to circumnavigate you. Oh, look at this. All right, so resource. Excuse me. All right, we're going to keep cruising. This is going to be Deadsville down here. So let me come back on up here and show you what's going on with this. Late game planning. It's what you do in the late middle game. You do some planning for the late game. Right? So resources, 3 different resources. This is one, there was a wonder that needs to be next to cattle and something else and on flat land. This feels like it might work. What would I put there? Probably that Hansa again, because if you look at our Hansa, +1 for each adjacent resource, right? So that would be the Hansa location for planning out just a little bit. Is that the right one? Yeah, Hansa. Berlin has a builder it can flip when we put in the card in the next sequence here, but for now, we're still waiting 2 turns for them to come around so that we can open up one other thing for them, and I'm pretty sure that thing, I have no suitable location for an aqueduct. I messed them up again, thinking that this is a mountain. I'd be able to put it there or there. I cannot. So these poor guys are going to have to be entertained somehow very well in order to make up the difference. Ooh, a frigate. That's new. Let me send out another boat as we develop our naval resources. One of them might be upgradable in the future. We'll see. Trier, what are you working on here? Nothing, it looks like. Are we upgraded, or are we waiting on a population of 7? And you're at 4. You've got even longer to go. My goodness. There's another builder we can whip out almost immediately when I put in that card. Let it go for a couple rounds and then get it out of there. But in the meantime, man, we just keep producing stuff. Let's just 45 melee strength, 55 range strength versus no range strength whatsoever. So yeah, let's build a couple of those, and we'll start talking to Amsterdam about their desire to do naval LARPing, which is very much like Flugtag, I understand. Is that a real word? I think that's a real word and a real event, but I'm not really certain. What I am certain of is this guy better be great. Anna, Ang, and I are getting old, and we still haven't washed in the glow of each other's majestic presence. I don't think those are the exact words. That might be a little acute lyricosis. Or creative license. Don't come after me, YouTube, with your automated... Because that was not singing. You cannot legally define that as singing. You know what? I went and looked for the Bombard, and it never really... It upgrades from Catapult. But why can't I upgrade Catapults? Don't I have a Catapult somewhere? Alright, Catapult. I know you're around here. There you are. Catapult. German. Ranged attack, yes. Any upgrades? No upgrades. So, what do I need to do? Bombard, welcome back. Where do I learn it from? I need Niter. And metal casting as the tech. Alright, let's go into our tech tree real fast. I remembered what I was talking about. We were talking about the Bombard. He's going to need Niter. Niter needs military engineering. Military engineering comes from construction. It's 2 quick ones. I do need to build a water mill, so I have time to do that. While I wrap up mass production, build a lumber mill, which I could also do. No, I don't think I can. I never learned water mill, and I couldn't even do it in 3 turns, so that's not going to happen. But this one can happen. So, I need to build a water mill somewhere on one of my little places, and as soon as this industrialization is done, hopefully I'll remember to come back down here and get this Niter so that I can upgrade my Bombards. And that will be the late middle game when we're getting our second suzerain, if that's what I end up doing with that. This young lady was just sharing some lyrics with me. I thought they were pretty nice. But I don't think... Am I near her somewhere? Whoa, hey! Whoa! Barbarians coming at me! Alright, this is my guy. Hold on. First things first. She said something about dangerous waters. Oh, that must be this. Oh, yeah, she's right there. If I were to come up here... Oh, I'm just setting it up for her. You know, be cool. Be cool, girl. Everything's cool. I'm just letting you know what you need to do over here. While I sail around. Can I attack those guys? Yeah, you know what? This is what you get. This is what you get for shooting at me. Pew, 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 pew. Now you're done. Now you're done. What do you think of that? All right. While I was looking around for a place, I was going to go ahead and build that water mill, right? So that I can have that knocked out. Oh, no, there's a queue, isn't there? All right, we're prioritizing. We're prioritizing. Water mill first. Into the queue, if you please. Theater square, right there. That'll be for for Seoul, because we got Seoul. That's where our music venue is going to be, right there next to the stadium, right? And then what? This guy happened to be there sleeping. I'm not sure what I was going to do with him, but apparently I don't know how to use them right, because wouldn't I have built the walls, or have the walls already been built? More likely the answer there. Leave a comment below if you know better how to use this guy, because I'm probably not using him right. Let me put him back to sleep. In the meanwhile, Ah-Chen, our long-term gainer, is still waiting for a little bit more population. We've already got them producing food. There's really nothing for them to do other than some of these other things. So I feel like I've kind of bottled my neck myself here in the late middle game, right? Perhaps I should have concentrated a little bit more on food. We do want a builder to come out in like a few turns, but not almost immediately. So let me get, a scout. Can I sail a scout? Let me see if I can build a scout, embark a scout, and get a scout over to another piece of land real fast. Dartmund, are you working on anything? He's standing by there, standing by there. All of these guys, they're all pretty much the same situation. This is late middle game. I didn't put enough food in, and I'm starting to fall behind because I don't have the villagers I need to get things done. Bummer, but that doesn't mean I can't keep building really cool things. I might be mistaken, but I think this guy just invited me to bring my LARPing crew over to his community and create a new LARPing party destination, and I think I could probably do that for him. I inadvertently kind of showed up. Wait, what are you doing? Let's go back here. Thank you very much. I inadvertently showed up here around Rio de Janeiro. Awesome. But where would I actually find a place to put something? I don't know. This guy's going to continue moving around this way. They're packed that way. If I come through here, I could probably use him to... oh, you know what? That's what we're going to do. You go up, and we'll see if we get this complete. Ooh, I don't want to be trapped inside another thing. That might be that might be another continental divide right there. That might be all water. Probably not. Another city-state there. I don't know if this goes through. I hope I don't get trapped in another inlet, but that water looks deeper and warmer, so I'll at least get that. Okay, getting in closer on Candy, I just remembered I already have a commercial hub here also. So if I just slap that, it'll already start continuing to build that. That's what this builder was here for, to give us some extra production, to knock it down from 18 to 11. Then we're going to follow that up with a farm to get some more food for Candy. This builder, finally at the destination, is capable of conducting a repair. Thank you very much. Out here, we continue circumnavigating the globe, going past Lyon and... past Paris as well. Let's see here. We're almost around the edge here. We'll see what that's like soon enough. All right, she seems happy that I haven't attacked her, which is cool. I wanted to be a city-state ally of hers. But hey, since you brought it up, shall we be friends? Too soon to say, huh? All right, you want to make a deal while I'm sitting here thinking about things? Do you like gypsum, by chance? Yeah, do you like gypsum a little bit? There you go. Enjoy your gypsum. How about you, my friend? You said something about wanting me to come by and land on your land? No? Okay. Let's see here. Care for anything? We have these shinies. Ooh, I see you have cocoa. What? You won't exchange cocoa? No, I won't exchange cocoa. Too much of a delicacy for you, right? You wouldn't give me anything for those diamonds? Oh, I gave you diamonds before, so you're disinterested, huh? How about some... Well, I'm not giving you iron, man. That's part of my production schedule. So is that. So I guess, never mind. I'll just send some people over to check out your place. Builder, you have done your due diligence to get that thing up and running. Now, go over here. We might turn that into a mine. You, sir? Farm. When in doubt, create a farm, apparently. Ooh, these guys, production and gold. They know how we think, man. But that just sends them out over the water. And that's just people sailing at that point, right? And we're not ready to sail yet. Our sailing is going to be the early late game. This is the late middle game. We're going to send our guy to Dortmund. We're going to repeat the route. We're going to check out this guy over here. We're going to send them, excuse me, up here to try to uncover more, to see if there might be some place to settle as we consider... Dang it, it is, as I anticipated, an inlet. Let me see. All right, come back down this way. And you, Ah-Chen, hold on a second, homie. We're going to continue over here. Circumnavigating. I think we're finding just about all of the map. So here in the late middle game, we are in a position where we can say we definitely are prepared almost to end it up. All we have left for the very late middle game is to get our harbors online and to get producing some boats and get out there. And if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe for more content like that coming real soon. If you can't wait that long, check out the playlist on the bottom left for more right away. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon.